What's going on YouTube? My name is Athieno and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video today. Today we're going to be talking about the recoil on SMG-11. So this was a highly requested video on my last video of mastering recoil, and I thought I'd break it down into different parts. So this video is focusing on the SMG-11, whether you're on console or you're on PC. I'm going to show you how you can master the SMG-11. So if you guys don't know, I do like to play a lot of smoke on defense and mute, and the SMG-11 is a crazy good weapon for its rate of fire, its damage, and how it can work at close and long range. So what I want to talk about first, for the console players, probably be like, okay, well, we're on console, it's like almost impossible to control the recoil on SMG-11. It's not impossible, it's just challenging, more challenging than a mouse and keyboard. So my tips for console, when I used to play SMG-11 on console, I used to hit them nasty one taps. So what I recommend doing for the SMG-11 on console is tap firing. Try not to spray or hold down this much all the time because you're on an analog stick. It is definitely possible. It's really easy almost on console to just, all you have to do is practice how to look down with your stick. You're obviously find a good sensitivity, but if you are looking to control the recoil like this on console, you have to really control, find a good sweet spot of your joystick to look down, how long you should look down, how fast you should look down. It's all practice. Go on a terrorist hunt and try it a lot, but most of the time I do recommend holding tight angles on console and literally just tap firing, because it's really hard for people to basically flick on a controller. So if you're holding a tight angle with a SMG-11, just tap fire with it and it should really help you. So now for PC, people on PC, and this still applies for controller, but mostly on PC, you can apply your tips to your gameplay. These tips, actually, my bad. And so what I would say is, you know, like, I know to look down and all that, but I'm still like having trouble. Well, if you are looking down, that's basically all it is to it. All you have to do is just pull your mouse down. But what I mean by that is how fast you're doing it, how long are you doing it for. You don't need to go like this. You know, if you're pulling down too hard, make sure you have a good sensitivity as well. Make sure it's not too high. If it's like this a little bit, then your sensitivity might be too low. Oh, this guy's trying to challenge me. So if your sensitivity is too high and you're going down like this too much, then you might want to consider it. But you want to find the sweet spot of the SMG-11. Just go into a custom game or just go into T-Hunt and try to fire it all in one spot. You don't have to get it perfect, but enough to get long range, you know. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is you have to put some effort into it as well. You can't just, like, you know, it's not like you just hold it down and then let the mouse do it for you. You have to do it yourself. So what I do, I usually try to get my reticle on the person before I shoot. Obviously there is pre-firing, but pre-firing on this weapon is risky because how low the mag is. But if I was coming around a corner, I want to make sure I see the enemy before I shoot, because if I shoot a little bit too early, I might be halfway in my mag and I already run out and he'll just swing on me. So what I like to do, once I see like a sliver of their head, I just let it rip, because the SMG-11 has so many shots, has 17 bullets in the span of like one and a half seconds of firing down. So that's 17 chances of you hitting their head. And that's another thing, you have to aim for the head with this weapon. Obviously body shots do work out if close range, but this thing is deadly when you can aim for headshots pretty easily. So go into terrorist hunt and practice around with it. So I'll show you right now what I kind of like to do. So I like to run around and then work on a crosshair placement with this weapon as well. Crosshair placement is very important. If you guys do not know, I have 2 crosshair placements videos made already. I plan on making more in the future, but what I could do is make sure your crosshair is lined up perfectly, and then just hold down, do all thing you do, aim, make sure your article's on him, pull down. Same with this guy. Don't care about taking damage. All you have to do is aim for the head and pull down. Try not to and know when to take fights with this thing, when to pull out of gunfights, and when to aggressively stay in the gunfight, because you want the SMG-11 to basically get all of its shots in before you have to back up for damage. I don't recommend using it for long range. Really depends, because long range with this weapon, you have to be really good with it by aiming, you know, head level from like very long range. But with practice, it does help a lot. So like by tap firing on console, it's really easy. And the attachments I have on this is flash hider, and vertical grip. It helps a lot, really a lot if you have those attachments on. Because even if you don't have those attachments on, it can be it can be a lot harder to control the recoil. And then once you master the SMG-11, you can basically master almost every weapon in the game, just because how small it is, how easy it is to control. Once you get a practice in, it isn't really that hard. But I really hope this video did help you guys a little bit with the SMG-11. Things you can take away from this video is learn what range to use it as. Should I use that medium range, long range? What gun should I use? Is my shotgun / my primary better to use in that situation? SMG-11 is good at all ranges, to be honest. If you're really good at hitting headshots, that thing is a master at getting those headshots. It has one of the highest fire rates in the game. But I really hope this video did help you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like. I stream almost every single day on Twitch. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to stay updated about more Siege content, about positivity, motivational shit, and all that kind of stuff. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please share with a friend, and don't forget to leave a like. If you guys aren't already subscribed to me, I upload almost every single day of Rainbow Six Siege content to help you guys get better. So thank you guys very much for watching today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.